If I am to discuss what people are here today for, because they want liberal tears, and in some ways I do weep for my country liberally, I do want to sort of talk a little bit about what many of you woke up to this morning or went to bed with last night, where America has spoken, and America has spoken resoundingly, that what they want representing our country in office is everything that represents, whether you want to say hate wins or whether you want to say the white man's got a dynasty. And there was that one loss, the Washington Generals, Barack Obama put on them one time, but they're the Harlem Globetrotters. They do not give up the power. And it's a dynasty that will stay in power at least 4 more years because people have spoken and men have spoken. You will not take this power from us. We will overtake the woman's body and will be a threat to minorities and others. And one of the reasons that it's such a difficult day for me is because, and people like me who are losers today, is that if I view that as a threat, and then you view that as your preference, you become a threat. Like, that's the America that I live in, and I didn't think it was the America that I lived in. And it's naive. I can be shell-shocked today and not surprised at all because we had 8 years of warning that this was coming, that America would speak. I just didn't expect it to be this resounding. I was surprised that it was close at all, the way that I view something as a threat to freedom. It seems obvious to me that what America has decided today is it's okay with a king. It's okay with a religious king, no matter what he stuffs in the Bible as a disguise that's criminal, immoral, that's near Jeffrey Epstein, that has credible accusations for 20-plus women, that is rapist-y and racist-y and just doesn't like others. That wins today. And I can't help but feel like I will keep fighting for these things, even if they lose, and even if it's more threatening now in America than it was yesterday, that you are a voice for these things that are appalled by what it is that was just elected into office.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I say that it's easy for you to giggle, but and I'm not telling you to stop. But me and this dude were very good friends, man. Very good friends. Know his mom, his dad, knew his brother. Man, we vacationed together. You know, not the woman he married, but the woman he was dating before that, and the woman I was dating. We spent time together in Las Vegas. Our trips down to Miami. I mean, I was close to Dan Le Batard. Is anybody in this business, and I just don't understand that. I don't understand how he can demonize Trump voters and Trump supporters, and even it baffles me. His parents are Cuban refugees. You know what communism looks like. Cubans in Miami are hyper-conservative. Miami-Dade, where Dan's based, his show, Miami, they went Republican. It's a transformation going on right underneath his feet among the people he lives with, the people he's saying he's representing, and he can't understand them at all, and cast us in that type of light that we're dangerous and some sort of threat. It blows my mind. But Steve, your thoughts?
My thoughts. Dan Le Batard has a right to feel any way he wants, but individuals like him believe that they have the moral high ground, that somehow they could look down upon us. if you actually see what is taking place in America and beyond, I think he will soon find out, whether he wants to or not, you're actually in the minority. And again, I would say that Dan Le Batard is pretty much a mainstream voice. He's earned that. He's had a very good career. But the mainstream media are now misinformation merchants, I would say anarchists socially to a certain degree, and they are anti-American. If he wants to go against the large majority of Americans who spoke out, that is his right. But he's going to find out not everyone is going to agree with him. And more than that, what you talked about, Jason, we are now just going to boldly say, Dan, you're allowed to have your opinion. We completely disagree. In fact, we disavow what you say, and we say it vehemently. I tell you what's interesting, Jason, what I found out this post-election reaction. I'm watching videos, doing some research. It's amazing how not only in America, but in foreign countries, people are really, really jubilant over Donald J. Trump soon getting back into office. I've actually seen other leaders of other countries throw on that notorious red cap that says, "Make America Great Again." So are those other countries all racist? Are they out of touch? Dan, you're allowed to have your opinion. You are just as much out of touch as you think we are.
The white man's dynasty comment, and I'm going to get myself into real trouble here because I'm just going to be real. If you're having any concerns over how much you're paying for health insurance, click the link in my bio to schedule a call with the amazing team at Crowd Health. Crowd Health is revolutionizing healthcare. Pay your healthcare bills without the need for insurance. Click the link in my bio, schedule a call with Crowd Health today. Let's say that's true. Let's say the white man said, "Hey man, this is my country and I want to lead it." That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me because, trust me, take the NFL, for example. Everyone in the media says, that's a black man's league. They should have more black head coaches. They should be in leadership. They should have ownership. They should be the commissioner. The NBA, we need more black coaches. It's a black man's league. They built that league. The WNBA survived on the backs of black women. Caitlin Clark should fall in line. It's a black... Asia Wilson is the queen of this. She's the face of the league. It's a black woman's league. Everybody can say all of that. And the white man can't say, hey, Christopher Columbus had pale skin, and the Pilgrims, many of them had pale skin, and they fought the Indians and conquered this deal. And when Jewish businessmen went to Africa looking for slaves, black Africans sold black people into slavery, and yeah, we brought them slaves over here to America, but blah, blah, blah. And this, again, it's not a promotion of slavery, but I'm just, look, man, if the rules you establish for yourself, don't be mad when someone else applies them to themselves. And this I'll end on this note as it relates to the white man's dynasty. Show me the dynasties of any color that have been more inclusive and more willing to, like, hey, I'll let you share power with me if you adopt these values. That's what America's been about. And whether you like it or not, if you look at the arc of America, it's been the white man having an argument with himself about divvying up and sharing power with black people, with women, with Mexicans. But now with gay people, with he's been sitting around like, okay, we'll share power. And all he's been asking for is like, hey, share some of these Christian values. Let's all agree on that. Let's all agree that we believe in family, that we believe in mama and daddy raising kids, and we're good. You can listen to your rap music. You can do this, but take care of your kids. I don't want your kids unsupervised coming over here messing with my kids who are supervised. That's the narrative. Those are the facts. And so from Barack Obama, again, he's calling the Barack Obama of the Washington Generals, and they won one game. Now, Barack won 2 games. And then many people believe he won a 3rd game when he installed Biden and controlled him for 4 straight years. Their mindset, they get to keep all the things that they, if a white woman gets booty injections, she's stealing from black women. If she takes horsehair and colors it blonde and puts it on her head, no, I'm sorry. If a black woman takes horsehair and puts it on her head and tries to look like a white woman, well, that she's not stealing from white women. She's not. The hypocrisy is just so rich and so thick here that it boggles and blows my mind, and we can't even have honest discussions. We don't engage with each other. We don't have real conversations, and so there's no one sitting there across from Dan Le Batard that's going to say, "Hey, man, we did, do a lot of things over here. Yes, black people played a role in it, and that's why we have been willing to say, hey, we'll share power with you, but we're not going to stray very far from this Constitution that we wrote, and we're not going to stray very far from these values. And if we do, we're going to put our foot down and say, nah, we got to go back to the Constitution and some values that work for everybody." If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.